Good morning, friends. Today's topic is mole concept. As per the definition, one mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. That means we know 1 dozen means 12, one pair means 2. Like that, we can say that if the number of particle is very high, we will use, instead of dozen, instead of pair, we'll be using the concept of mole. That is, 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. This number is known as Avogadros constant or Avogadros number. Whatever may be the particle, if a particular substance is having 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms or molecules or ions, whatever may be the particles, then we can say that it is 1 mole. Okay, so 1 mole means 1 mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are atoms in exactly 12 grams of the carbon 12 isotope. To calculate the mole, we are comparing the mass of carbon 12 isotope. We are taking 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope, and how many particles are there? That same number is known as Avogadro's constant. Okay, the same number is known as Avogadro's constant. Okay, so this is about 1 mole. For whatever may be the compound, if you are taking the molar mass of a substance, what do you mean by molar mass? We have learned about molecular mass. The molecular mass and molar mass is slightly different. Molecular mass means it is the mass of a single molecule. Mass of a single molecule is known as molecular mass, and it is expressed in U, that is unified mass, or AMU, atomic mass unit. Okay, molecular mass is the mass of a single molecule, and it is expressed in unified mass or atomic mass unit. That means the unit of that molecular mass is either U or AMU. Okay, molar mass stands for the mass of 1 mole of a substance. For example, water, if you are taking 1 mole, what do you mean by 1 mole? 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. That much particles, mass of that much of particle is known as molar mass. So whatever may be its unit, molar mass unit, they usually will be representing that unit for molar mass is gram per mole. But the numerical value or the magnitude will be same for both molecular and molar mass. For example, molecular mass of water is equal to 18 U. How do you get 18? A hydrogen atomic mass is equal to 1 unit, and oxygen's atomic mass is 60. So that total, if you will be getting in H2O, we will be getting 18 U. That is the molecular mass of water. If it is molar mass, numerically it is equal to 18 itself, but the unit is different. That is, molar mass of water is equal to 18 gram per mole. 18 gram per mole. So that is about the molar mass. So whatever may be the compound, if you are taking that molar mass, that means if it is water, you will have to take 18 gram. Carbon dioxide, the molar mass is 44 gram. If you are taking methane, 16 gram. Whatever may be that substance, if you are taking that molar mass of the substance, that much of gram if you are taking, it will have 1 mole of substance. It will have 1 mole of particles. I hope it's clear. Once again, molecular mass of water is equal to 18 U, and molar mass of water is equal to 18 gram per mole. If you are taking water, to get 1 mole of particles, you are supposed to take 18 gram, because molar mass of water is equal to 18. Okay, similarly, if you are taking carbon dioxide, what is the molar mass of carbon dioxide? That is 44 gram per mole. If you want 1 mole particle of carbon dioxide molecule, you are supposed to take 44 gram. Okay, suppose if we are taking methane, What is molecular mass of methane? Methane is 12 plus 4, that is equal to 16U. So molar mass will be 16 grams per mole. If you want to take, if you want to get that 1 mole of particle, you are supposed to take 16 grams of methane. So in short, whatever may be the compound, if you are taking the molar mass of the substance, it will have 1 mole of substance. Okay. Okay, so we can say in the slide that 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particle. Whatever may be the particle. Particle means either atoms, molecules or ions. So it's written 1 mole of hydrogen atoms is equal to 6.022 in 10 raised to 23 atoms. That means 1 mole of atom hydrogen contains 1 mole. That means 6.022 in 10 raised to 23 atoms. 1 mole of water. 1 mole of water will have the same number 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, but it will be the number of molecules. So whatever may be the number of atoms or molecules, if it is 1 mole, we will be getting what Avogadro number. Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. That much of particle is known as Avogadro's number. Okay, so when you learn, you will have to learn the definition for 1 mole. So 1 mole definition, it is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities as there are atoms in exactly 12 gram of carbon-12 isotope. Okay, so that's the definition. Whatever may be the compound, 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23, and that number is known as Avogadro's constant. Okay, so then how will you take that? Whatever may be the compound, if you're taking molar mass of the substance, that much of gram, molar mass is the mass of 1 mole of substance. If you're taking, it will have what? It will have 6.022 in 10 raised to 23. If it is carbon dioxide gas, we will have to get 1 mole of substance. You are supposed to take 44 gram. But if you need only half mole, you'll have to take only 22 gram of carbon dioxide. So number of moles is directly close to what the mass of the substance. Okay, that is what. From that we can calculate the number of moles. Okay, so how will you find out the number of moles? Number of moles can be calculated by using two formulas. One is number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. What is gram molecular mass? Gram molecular mass stands for the molecular mass expressed in grams. Molecular mass is expressed in grams. In some books it is written as molar mass itself. That means given mass in grams is equal to molar mass. Molar mass is equivalent to molecular mass, but that numerically, but the unit is different. One is unified mass U and another one is gram per mole. So you will have to use molar mass instead of molecular mass, so that you will be getting the number of moles. That means in the numerical question, if you know the mass of the substance, you use this formula, given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. You will have to use this formula. In some cases they will be giving, especially for gases, we will not be able to take the weight. Instead of that, we will be taking that volume. In that, number of moles is equal to given volume in liter. That means substance will be given in liters divided by the molar volume at STP. Molar volume is a constant, and molar volume at STP for any gas is equal to 22.4. So that's a constant. That denominator and the second equation denominator is a constant one, that is molar volume at STP equal to, for any gases, that is equal to 22.4 liters. Okay, then what STP means? What do you mean by STP? I have written STP. STP means standard temperature and pressure. STP stands for standard temperature and pressure. Temperature will be 273 standard value we are taking. Pressure will be 1 bar. Okay, pressure will be 1 bar. Like that, you will have to take that values, and you will have to substitute in any one of the equation, whatever may be that equation, according to that data which is given. Sometimes they will be giving the volume of the gas or volume of the substance they will be giving, so especially for gases. So we will have to use second equation. Otherwise, if mass is given, you will have to find, you will be getting that value from the first equation. The number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. What is gram molecular mass? Molecular mass expressed in grams. So you can either replace the denominator as molar mass also, the same thing. Okay, or else if the volume is given, so that the number of moles is equal to given volume in liter divided by molar volume at STP. Molar volume at STP means that is 22.4 liter for any one of the gas. For whatever may be the gas, you will have to use the denominator value, that is molar volume at STP is equal to 22.4. So using any one of the above equation, you can find out the number of moles. Once you get the number of moles, you can find out the number of molecule present in the given substance, that is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Number of molecule is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. So for the exam, they will be asking the number of molecules, so that you will have to find out first the number of moles, then you will have to multiply that with the constant, that is Avogadro number, so that you will be getting number of molecules. Okay, so already three formulas we have to learn. Number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass, or number of moles is equal to given volume in liters molar divided by molar volume at STP. So use any one of the above equation to find out the number of moles. Once you get the number of moles, you can find out the number of molecules as number of moles into Avogadro number. Number of molecule is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number, so that you will have to get number of molecules. Okay, so that is the three equation. Number of moles, you can use any one of the two equation, then number of molecules. Okay, so that is very important equation for us. Three different equations, simple equations also. Okay, so using this, you'll have to do some numericals also. Okay, so that you can do some numericals using these three equations. Question number, I have given 4 questions. Question number 1, calculate the number of moles present in 36 grams of water. So the mass of the substance is given, isn't it? Mass of the substance is given. So which equation has to be used? The first equation you will have to use, that is number of moles of water is equal to given mass in grams divided by molecular mass, gram molecular mass. So what is given mass in gram? That is 36. It is given in the question. That's what we are telling. It is given mass 36 divided by what is the gram molecular mass of water? As we know, molecular mass of water is equal to 18 gram. That means molecular mass is expressed in grams. That is what gram molecular mass. The value unit numerically it is equal. That is what 18 gram, and 36 divided by 18. You will be getting the value 2. Okay, the very simple question. Calculate the number of moles of water molecule present in 36 grams of water. So that what you will have to do, you have to get number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. Given mass in this question, it is equal to 36 divided by 18. From where did you get 18? That means the molecular mass of water is equal to 18U, and its gram molecular mass means it is 18 grams. So that you will have to use that. The second question, calculate the number of molecules present in 22 grams of carbon dioxide. Read the question once again. Calculate the number of molecules of carbon dioxide. They are asking number of molecules. If they are asking the number of molecules, the formula is number of molecule is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. The number of molecules is equal to the number of moles into Avogadro number. Avogadro number that we know, that means 6.02 in 10 raised to 23, but we don't know the number of moles. So use the formula for number of moles. Number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. Given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. What is given mass in this question? In this question, it is equal to 22 gram. Okay, gram molecule means carbon dioxide we have calculated already. Carbon is 12, oxygen is equal to 16, so that you will be getting total 44 gram. So you'll have to substitute that equation. So for 22 divided by 44, you will be getting 0.5, 1 by 2 is the number of moles. Then you can use that number of moles in the second equation to find out the number of molecules. Number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. So that you will be getting the answer. That much of molecules. Keep in mind, read the question properly. Sometimes they will be asking the number of moles, or they will be asking the number of molecules. Read the question and find out the suitable equation from this tree and find out the answer. That's what we are supposed to do. So in this question, they are asking the number of molecules. So you'll have to do the order of priority like that itself. The number of molecules, number of moles you have to calculate first. The number of molecules. From the number of molecules, if you want, you can calculate the number of atoms or number of electrons. That also can be done. That we'll be seeing next slide. Okay, third question, calculate the number of molecules present in 224 liter of ammonia. In this question, the volume in liters is given. Volume mass is not given. Instead of that, volume in liters is given, so that the number of moles. Here also the question is number of molecules, calculation of number of molecules. So first you will have to calculate the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to, what's the formula for this one? Given volume in liter divided by 22.4 liter. Given volume in liter divided by 22.4 liter. What is 22.4 liter? As I explained, that is the molar volume at STP. So that 22.4 divided by 224 gram divided by 22.4 gram. So that number of moles is equal to 10. Is it clear? In this question, mass is not given. Instead of that, volume is given. So or nothing else. You'll have to find out the number of moles using the second equation. Given volume in liters divided by 22.4 liter. So you use that formula, so that you will be getting the number of moles as 10. Okay, then the next point, we need the number of molecules. So number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. So here in this question, number of moles is equal to 10. So 10 into Avogadro number, so that you will be getting one value. Okay, there's a mistake in that slide. There's a calculation mistake in that slide. So you are supposed to find out the exact value. That means Avogadro number, that means 10 into 6.022 in 10 raised to 23. That much is correct. Then answer is wrong. That means the 6.022 in 10 raised to 24 the answer will be, but it's given as 3.01, so it's a mistake. So you will have to find out the correct answer. The method you will have to understand calculation, but you are not supposed to copy it out. Then the fourth question is calculate the mass of 10 moles of water. Here question is different. That means they are asking the mass. They are asking the mass of 10 moles of the substance. For this, they have given the number of moles. That means the number of moles in this question is equal to 10. So that you will have to use the first equation. Number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass. In this question, number of moles is given. Gram molecular mass we can calculate. Then mass is not given. They are asking the mass exactly. So what you will do, rearrange the equation and find out the answer. Okay, so what you'll have to do, number of moles is equal to given mass divided by gram molecular mass. Mass is asking in the question. So what given mass, that means mass is equal to number of moles into gram molecular mass. Number of moles is given in the question already, 10 into gram molecular mass of water can be calculated by that previous knowledge. So that we'll be getting the value 18 grams. So 10 into 18, that is 180 grams of water will be there. So use that formulas properly and rearrange it properly according to the question. Sometimes they will be asking the number of moles. Sometimes they will be asking the number of molecules. So use the proper equation and find out that answer. And some questions they will be asking some slightly different questions, so that you will have to rearrange the equation and you will have to find out the value. Okay, then one more point is that sometimes they will be asking a question like this: calculate the volume of 22 grams of carbon dioxide. calculate the volume of 22 grams of carbon dioxide. So in this question, both, that is, mass is given but volume is not given. So what you have to use, you have to use the first two equations together. Whatever may be the first two equations, that is number of moles is equal to given mass in grams per divided by gram molecular mass. Second equation, given volume in liters divided by 20.4 liters. Okay, so mass is given, they are asking the volume. So first two equation, left hand sides are same, that means number of moles is equal to. So since the left hand sides of these two equations are the same, we can equate that right hand side, so that given mass in grams divided by gram molecular mass is equal to given volume in liters divided by 22.4 liter. Okay, upon given mass they have asked 22, so 22 divided by gram molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44 gram. So this left hand side, 22 divided by 44, which is equal to given volume. Given volume, it is not given, it is given asking in the question, so that it will be taken as x, so that x divided by 22.4 liter, so that just cross multiplication can be done, and you can find out the number of volume of the 22 grams of what carbon dioxide. Such a question is not given the slide, but sometimes they can ask like that also. What is that? In some cases they will be giving mass and you'll have to find out the volume, or they will be giving the volume, you are supposed to find out the mass. Whatever may be the question like that, what you will do, you will have to use the first two equation, club the first two equation, both are the calculation for number of moles, isn't it? So left hand sides of these two equations are same, so you can directly equate the right hand sides of the equation. That means given mass in grams divided by gmm is equal to given volume in liters divided by 22.4 liter. So only one factor which will not be given in the question. All the terms, it's very clear from the question itself, so that you can calculate the more mass. You can calculate the volume of the 22 grams of carbon dioxide. Similarly, in some cases, mass they will be asking, instead of for that volume will be given. So the same formula you can use. Okay. So today's class we have learned the concept of moles. Moles is the mass. This is the number of particles present in 12 grams of carbon-12 isotope. And how will you find out the number of moles we have studied? That is, two equations are there to find out the number of moles. Number of moles is equal to given mass in grams divided by gmm, or number of moles is equal to given volume in liter divided by the molar volume at STP. Molar volume means it's a constant value, 22.4 liter for any gas at STP. STP stands for standard temperature and pressure. Then how will you find out? Some numericals we have done. So by yourself you prepare some questions and find out the number of moles. In the back side of the textbook they have given the some values. They are asking some questions, so you'll have to use that one also. So very simple questions. So please watch the video and find out the important points and note down and study well.